Welcome back. Friends, let's take a look at the marvel that is Invitae. I checked out the price chart. It showed such a steep rise before earnings, and this morning after earnings, it is dropping. And the question is, was the price increase justified? If you had bought Invitae yesterday at its peak, should you be worried? So let's find out. Invitae reported Q2 EPS of 68 cents, that is 8 cents better than the analyst estimate of 76 cents per share. And revenue for the quarter came in at 136.6 million versus the consensus estimate of 137.5 million. It was a very, very marginal miss. I would more concentrate on the bottom line. 2022 non-GAAP gross margins are expected to continue to increase for the rest of the year and be in the range of 42 to 43% for the full year 2022 as per the company. And also Invitae expects revenue growth to return to the range of 15% to 25% beyond 2023. So in my mind, I think the bottom line being better is the bigger factor here, and the projection of improving gross margins shows good execution, and the projection of continued increase in revenue is also a sign of good prospects out ahead. The share price gains, in my opinion, are mostly justified, but such a steep rise in price has also got to be moderated. It's not sustainable. There was apparently a short squeeze on Invitae as almost 25% of its total share float was shorted. So I think that could have contributed to a bit of the rush upward as people rush to cover their margins. So expect some drop in share price today and tomorrow before any further upward movement. We have Invitae in our watch list, but it's a different kind of genomic company than the ones that we usually talk in detail about. Invitae doesn't have a pipeline of therapies, but instead provides diagnostic service with reports that helps doctor with helping patients going through various life events like pregnancy, cancer, genetic illness. And also they have a preemptive diagnostics service. And I would like you to hear their services in their own words. It's just a 1.5 minute video from Invitae, but it is the best and concise explanation of their activities. So I'll see you on the other side of the video.
Genetic testing really used to be tailored to a very niche group of people. We were looking for red flags in the family and personal history. We were looking for, young individuals. And it's slowly expanding into being really important for the general population.
We're all becoming more and more aware every day of how important genetics is, not just to the people who have something running in their family, and not just to people who have cancer or some other condition, but to everybody. Genetics is involved in everybody's lives and can impact everyone's health to one degree or another.
We're reaching a lot more people than we used to. Just the impact that we could have in one life is pretty astounding. If we do, and I expect that we will, achieve our mission of reaching billions of people, I can't even calculate what that would do.
Genetic testing previously has been really limited to those people who have good insurance coverage or can afford to pay for the testing, and Invitae believes that's not right.
The sky's the limit in terms of what Invitae can contribute to the medical science, to the clinical care of patients, and to our overall understanding of what role genetics has to play in everyone's lives at all different stages of life. Hard to predict exactly where we'll be in 5 years, but I imagine it'll be only bigger and better than where we are right now.
So as you saw in the video earlier, I think Invitae has got a great service offering and great prospects and a good coverage which can only improve with time. I think as time goes by, the costs will drop further and more uptake of genetic testing will be inevitable. As genomic investors, we should see the big picture. Companies like PACB, iMatix, Oxford Nanopore, and others like Thermo Fisher are working to expand their market and make their equipment more scalable, more productive, and with increasing sales, their hardware is likely to become less expensive and more efficient. That in turn will help companies like Invitae and DNA to be more productive and profitable, as well as tackle more difficult market segments to grow the market. Medicine as we know it now will continue to exist, but ailments that cannot be cured right now and the conditions that we cannot predict right now and cure right now will become more predictable and curable thanks to genetic testing, and cures will become more possible thanks to CRISPR, Cas9, as well as base editing and other gene editing therapies. We have already seen more than 25 days of bullish movement in most genomic stocks, assuming we bottomed out 25 days ago, assuming inflation plateaued last month. We are at the cusp of starting to realize gains in our genomic portfolio, and some of you might already be seeing a lot of greens in your genomic portfolio. Also remember, Bluebird Bio will get some potentially positive answers from FDA this month, anytime now for Beticel, and next month for Elicel. And also waiting in the wings are a slew of sickle cell disease therapies awaiting for FDA nod in advanced clinical trials. So let us be patient and wait for the good news to arrive. Today, the VIX has come closer to the upper limit where the swing and day trading risks are optimum. Happy days are ahead if we continue in this trend. Now, coming back to share prices, let us move into the TradingView platform and take a quick look and see how this share is performing and where it's likely to go next. Now, we are in the TradingView platform, and I'm looking at Invitae. This is a long-term chart with each candle being a one-day candle. And right now it is 9:44 a.m. on the 11th of August 2022. The market has already started. We are down minus 38.47% today from where we were yesterday. And the first thing I want to do is to show you how much we have dropped from our peak, which we saw somewhere around 11th of December 2020. Since then, we have dropped to almost, let us say, we are at 5.27, so I'll stop somewhere out here. We have dropped almost 91% from the peak. So there is plenty of upward space available for us to move when the market sentiments overall improve. But at this point of time, let us go back to our one-day chart. I'm going to the 1 year, and I'm going to just zoom in closer. And if you look at the current price range that it's in today, it's in a very narrow range, and it's well within yesterday's range of price action. And we have the 100-day exponential moving average providing us support out here, and we are likely to bounce back from there. We have converted one of our earlier supports, which used to be at 6.15, into a resistance. So I'm going to mark that as a resistance. And as you can see, we were overbought, and we are back into the proper zone within the RSI. So we now need to start slowing our fall further, and that will be performed by the 100-day exponential moving average, which is sitting at 4.94. And I'm confident that we are going to end the day above the 100-day exponential moving average. And then tomorrow we should start tracing our upward journey back and challenging our resistance here at 6.15. That's what I'm looking at for Invitae. And overall, you would admit that at this point of time, Invitae is in a way better position than it was on 2nd of April 2018, where it had lesser market share and where its equipment was less productive, and its reach and spread of market was also much less. So I'm pretty confident that there's going to be much more movement upwards. We just are giving off a little bit of gains, mainly because we were overbought and the price movement happened very, very fast. So a consolidation is in progress, nothing major to worry about. Overall, the company is pretty good. And I think with that, I would like to bring this video to an end. Please let me know what you think about this video. If you like this video, please don't forget to put a like out there. And if you're not yet subscribed, why not? Please subscribe for everything to do with genomics and the stock market. Thanks and have a great day. Bye for now.